The night sky stretched endlessly above, stars twinkling like distant diamonds. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370, a Boeing 777, sliced through the darkness, carrying 239 souls on a journey to Beijing. It was March 8, 2014. Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, a veteran pilot with over 18,000 flight hours, confidently took the helm. At 1:19 a.m., just 39 minutes after takeoff, the unimaginable occurred. MH370 vanished from radar screens, its transponder falling eerily quiet. The plane climbed to its cruising altitude, disappearing into the vast expanse above the South China Sea. The world watched in disbelief as news of the missing plane spread like wildfire. Confusion reigned as air traffic controllers desperately tried to re-establish contact with MH370. Minutes turned to hours, hope slowly giving way to agonizing uncertainty. The initial search efforts, focused on the South China Sea where the plane was last detected, yielded no results. The search area expanded, encompassing a vast swath of the Indian Ocean, but MH370 remained elusive. The world grappled with the unsettling reality that a plane carrying 239 souls could simply vanish. The mystery of MH370 gripped the world's attention, dominating headlines and sparking endless speculation. Theories abounded, ranging from catastrophic mechanical failures to pilot suicide. The search for MH370 became a global endeavor, a testament to the enduring power of hope and the unwavering pursuit of truth. Despite the lack of answers, the world refused to let the memory of those lost fade away. The disappearance of this flight would forever be etched in the annals of aviation history. The Boeing 777, a marvel of modern engineering, taxied into position on the runway. Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, a seasoned pilot, calmly guided the aircraft down the runway. With a surge of power, MH370 lifted into the night sky, leaving behind the glittering cityscape of Kuala Lumpur. The first leg of the journey passed without incident. Inside the cockpit, Captain Shah and his first officer, Farooq Abdul Hamid, diligently monitored the instruments. For a brief, beautiful moment, everything seemed perfectly ordinary. At 1:01 a.m., MH370 reached its cruising altitude of 35,000 feet. The lights in the cabin dimmed, signaling to the passengers that it was time to rest. In the cockpit, Captain Shah and First Officer Hamid continued their routine checks. Then, at 1:07 a.m., the unimaginable occurred. MH370's transponder suddenly went silent. Controllers, initially assuming a minor technical glitch, tried repeatedly to re-establish contact with the plane. Their calls met with an eerie silence. Military radar, operating on a different frequency than civilian systems, had continued to track MH370 even after its transponder fell silent. The radar data painted a disturbing picture. MH370 had deviated sharply from its planned flight path. The revelation sent shockwaves through the aviation community and ignited a frantic search effort. The search zone expanded dramatically, encompassing a vast swathe of the Indian Ocean. As days turned into weeks, the search for MH370 morphed into a desperate race against time. A multinational fleet of ships and aircraft scoured the surface and depths of the Indian Ocean. The search for MH370 became a testament to human ingenuity and international cooperation. As the weeks stretched into months, the initial sense of urgency began to give way to a grim acceptance. With no wreckage, no black boxes, and no definitive answers, the disappearance of MH370 left behind a void filled with speculation. How could a modern aircraft simply vanish without a trace? Experts and armchair detectives alike grappled with the limited data available. Despite the best efforts of investigators, the truth remained elusive. The disappearance of MH370 triggered one of the largest and most complex search and rescue operations in aviation history. Time was of the essence. The initial search efforts were hampered by confusion and conflicting information. Countries from around the world deployed ships, planes, and sophisticated underwater equipment to aid in the search. The search for MH370 was a roller coaster of emotions, marked by fleeting moments of hope, followed by crushing disappointment. Each passing day brought new leads, from satellite images of possible debris fields to faint acoustic signals. The vastness of the search area posed daunting challenges. The search for MH370 was a race against time and a battle against the elements. As the surface search for MH370 yielded no tangible results, the focus shifted to the ocean floor. Sophisticated underwater mapping equipment was deployed to create a detailed picture of the seabed. Acoustic signals, believed to be pings from the plane's black boxes, offered a glimmer of hope. The ocean, it seemed, was reluctant to surrender its secrets. The search for MH370 was a relentless pursuit, but it was also a story of false hope and mounting frustration. Weeks turned into months, and the initial optimism began to wane. Debris sightings often turned out to be unrelated to the missing plane. Despite the setbacks, the search continued, driven by a quest for answers. After more than a year of searching, a breakthrough came from an unexpected quarter. On July 29, 2015, a piece of debris, later confirmed to be a flaperon from MH370's wing, washed ashore on Reunion Island. The discovery provided the first tangible evidence that MH370 had met a tragic end. The search continued, its focus now narrowed to a specific region of the Indian Ocean. In the absence of concrete evidence, the human mind, desperate for answers, often turns to speculation. The mystery of MH370 proved fertile ground for a multitude of theories. Among the most widely discussed were those involving deliberate actions, specifically pilot suicide or a hijacking. The pilot suicide theory gained traction due to the deliberate nature of MH370's course deviation. The plane's transponder was switched off, suggesting a conscious effort to disappear. The flight path hinted at a planned suicide mission. However, those who knew Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah found this theory difficult to reconcile. The hijacking theory, fueled by the geopolitical climate and the lingering memory of 9/11s, offered another possible explanation. Could MH370 have been commandeered by terrorists or other malicious actors? The lack of any credible claims of responsibility cast doubt on this theory. But it remained a chilling possibility in the minds of many. While deliberate actions by the pilot or hijackers formed one line of inquiry, the possibility of a catastrophic mechanical failure or unforeseen event could not be ignored. Modern aircraft, despite their technological sophistication, are not immune to malfunctions. Experts pointed to scenarios like sudden decompression, electrical fire, or structural failure. A sudden decompression could render those on board unconscious within seconds. This could explain the lack of distress calls and deviation from the flight path. A fire could have spread rapidly, disabling critical systems. The damaged aircraft might have drifted on autopilot until it ran out of fuel. Each scenario offered a plausible explanation for MH370's disappearance. One theory that gained traction was the oxygen deprivation hypothesis. A failure in the plane's oxygen system could have led to a gradual loss of cabin pressure. This would have left the crew and passengers with little time to react. As oxygen levels dwindled, hypoxia would impair cognitive function. This could explain the lack of distress calls and the erratic flight path. The plane's continued flight without human intervention painted a chilling picture. The mystery surrounding MH370's disappearance gave rise to numerous conspiracy theories. These theories ranged from plausible to outlandish, fueled by speculation and mistrust. Some posited MH370 was shot down by a military force. Others suggested a hijacking to a secret location. Some claimed a government cover-up. It's crucial to approach these theories with skepticism and focus on evidence-based explanations. Years after its disappearance, the mystery of MH370 continues to captivate and confound the world. Despite extensive search efforts, the expenditure of vast resources, and the tireless work of investigators, the ultimate fate of MH370 remains unknown. The lack of a definitive explanation has left a void filled with speculation, grief, and a lingering sense of unease. The disappearance of MH370 stands as a stark reminder of the limits of human knowledge and the capricious nature of fate. It is a testament to the enduring power of mystery and the human need to find answers, even in the face of the unknown. While the search for MH370 may have officially ended, the quest for truth and closure continues for the families of those lost and for all those who seek to understand the inexplicable. The legacy of MH370 extends beyond the tragedy itself. It has prompted a reassessment of aviation safety protocols, led to improvements in aircraft tracking systems, and sparked renewed interest in the development of technologies that could prevent such a disappearance from happening again. While the mystery of MH370 may never be fully solved, the lessons learned from this tragedy continue to shape the aviation industry and our understanding of the world around us. Years of relentless searching and countless false leads had eroded the hope of MH370 families. The Indian Ocean, once a symbol of adventure, became a cruel reminder of the unknown. For those who carried the weight of loss, the silence was deafening. Then on July 29, 2015, a piece of debris washed ashore on Reunion Island. It bore the unmistakable markings of Malaysia Airlines. The world watched as investigators confirmed the debris belonged to MH370. The discovery ignited a flicker of hope in the hearts of those who had refused to give up. Section 2, a piece of the puzzle. The discovery of the flaperon, a part of the wing's trailing edge, sent ripples of shock and disbelief around the world. It was the first tangible evidence that MH370 had indeed crashed, a stark confirmation of the tragedy that had unfolded more than a year earlier. But the location of the debris, thousands of miles from the original search zone, only deepened the mystery. Oceanographers and aviation experts pored over maps and oceanographic models, attempting to trace the debris' journey back to its source. The currents of the Indian Ocean, notoriously complex and unpredictable, held the key to unraveling the plane's final movements. Each barnacle, each scratch on the surface of the flaperon, became a clue, a whisper of a story waiting to be deciphered. The analysis of the flaperon's condition, particularly the lack of extensive damage, suggested that it had separated from the wing at a relatively low speed, possibly during a controlled glide or a descent at a shallow angle. This contradicted earlier theories of a high-speed impact, suggesting a different end to MH370's flight than initially imagined. The debris, once a symbol of despair, now held the potential to rewrite the narrative of MH370's final moments. Section 3. Tracing the currents of fate. Investigators turned to oceanography to trace the flaperon's journey. They studied currents, winds, and wave patterns to retrace the debris' path. The Indian Ocean's currents are influenced by monsoons, eddies, and Earth's rotation. Debris found in Tanzania, Mozambique, South Africa, and Madagascar provided crucial data. Each piece of debris added to the picture of MH370's final journey. Evidence suggested MH370 crashed along the remote 7th arc in the southern Indian Ocean. The debris, carried by currents, linked to this remote ocean stretch. Section 4. A trail of whispers. The discovery of the debris, while providing some answers, also raised a host of new questions. Why had MH370 deviated so dramatically from its planned course? What had happened in those final hours of the flight? And why, despite extensive underwater searches, had the main wreckage of the plane never been found? The search for MH370 continued, its focus now narrowed to a specific region of the Indian Ocean, guided by the clues whispered by the currents and the fragments of the plane that had found their way back to the surface. The ocean, however, is a vast and unforgiving mistress, its depths holding secrets that may never be fully revealed. The search for MH370 became a testament to human persistence, a relentless pursuit of answers in the face of overwhelming odds. The debris scattered across the ocean floor became a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of the sea. Each fragment held a story, a silent testament to the lives lost and the unanswered questions that lingered like ghosts in the wake of the tragedy. The search for MH370 might have officially ended, but the quest for truth and closure continued, driven by the unwavering hope that someday, the ocean might finally surrender its secrets. The discovery of MH370 debris confirmed the plane's fate, but did little to quell the haunting questions. For the families of the 239 souls lost, the silence was deafening. Why did MH370 deviate so drastically from its planned course? Was it a catastrophic mechanical failure or a deliberate act by the pilot? Theories abounded, but none could definitively solve the puzzle. The official investigation yielded no definitive answers, leaving a void filled with speculation and despair. The truth seemingly lost forever in the abyss of the deep ocean. The families clung to hope that someday the truth would emerge, offering closure. While the mystery of MH370's disappearance may never be fully solved, the tragedy served as a stark wake-up call for the aviation industry, exposing vulnerabilities in aircraft tracking systems and prompting a global push for enhanced safety protocols. The world watched in disbelief as a modern airliner vanished without a trace, highlighting the urgent need for improvement. The International Civil Aviation Organization adopted reforms to prevent a similar incident. These included mandating more frequent tracking of aircraft over open water and requiring real-time location data transmission. The disappearance underscored the need for a robust global tracking system. The tragedy spurred innovation in aviation safety, leading to new technologies and protocols to prevent future tragedies. The legacy of MH370 served as a catalyst for positive change within the aviation industry, a testament to the human capacity to learn and strive for a safer future. Despite the passage of time, the yearning for answers remained powerful for the families of those lost on MH370. They refused to let the world forget, their voices echoing across the internet, demanding answers and accountability. Online forums became virtual memorials, spaces where families shared memories and offered support. They lobbied governments, petitioned airlines, and engaged with experts, their determination unwavering. The search for MH370 was about finding their loved ones and honoring their memory. The disappearance of MH370 stands as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the vastness of the unknown. It is a story of loss, of unanswered questions, and of the enduring power of hope. While the official search efforts may have concluded, the quest for answers continues, driven by the unwavering love of families determined to honor the memory of their loved ones and find a sense of closure. The legacy of MH370 extends far beyond the tragedy itself. It has prompted a reassessment of aviation safety protocols, spurred innovation in aircraft tracking technology, and ignited a global conversation about the importance of accountability and transparency in the face of such tragedies. The disappearance of those 239 souls, though forever shrouded in mystery, serves as a poignant reminder of the preciousness of life and the importance of cherishing every moment. The ocean, vast and enigmatic, may forever hold the secrets of MH370, but the human spirit, driven by love, grief, and an unwavering determination to find answers, will continue to search, to hope, and to remember. The disappearance of MH370 may remain one of aviation's greatest mysteries, but the legacy of those lost will forever be etched in our hearts, a reminder of the fragility of life, the enduring power of love, and the importance of never giving up hope, even in the face of the unknown. The story of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 is not one with a neat ending. It remains an open wound on the timeline of aviation history. The world watched, transfixed, as the search unfolded, but the answers remained elusive. The disappearance of MH370 illustrates the balance between human ingenuity and nature's power. We build machines that soar, yet the ocean's depths hold mysteries. The vast sea hides secrets, reminding us of the unknown. The silence from MH370 continues to reverberate. 239 souls vanished, leaving unanswered questions and grief. The families seek answers, a testament to love and the need for closure. Despite the tireless efforts of investigators, the analysis of scant debris, and the tireless speculation of experts and amateur sleuths alike, the definitive cause of MH370's disappearance remains unknown. Did a catastrophic mechanical failure send the plane plummeting into the depths? Did a deliberate act by someone on board seal the fate of all those aboard? Or does the answer lie hidden within some confluence of factors yet to be understood, a chilling reminder of the limits of our knowledge? The absence of answers only amplifies the pain for the families left behind. They grapple with a grief made more profound by the lack of closure, the inability to lay their loved ones to rest, to find solace in understanding. Their lives are forever marked by this absence, the questions echoing in the quiet moments, the empty chair at the table a constant reminder of the void left behind. The world may move on, but for those touched by this tragedy, the search for answers, for some semblance of understanding, continues. They find solace in shared memories, in the hope that their loved ones have found peace, and in the unwavering belief that one day perhaps the truth will emerge from the depths. The mystery of MH370 transcends the boundaries of aviation and enters the realm of enduring human fascination with the unknown. It serves as a modern-day maritime mystery, a chilling reminder that even in our age of advanced technology and global interconnectedness, there are still forces beyond our control, secrets the universe chooses to keep. The search for MH370 may have officially ended, but the story continues. It lives on in the hearts of those who lost loved ones, in the tireless work of those dedicated to improving aviation safety, and in the minds of all who ponder the vastness of the ocean and the mysteries that lie hidden beneath its surface. The disappearance of MH370 serves as a poignant reminder of the preciousness of life, the capricious nature of fate, and the importance of cherishing every moment. It underscores our human need to seek answers, to make sense of tragedy, and to find hope even in the face of the unknown. While the definitive truth of what happened on that fateful night may forever elude us, the story of MH370 will continue to resonate, a haunting reminder of the mysteries that lie at the edges of our understanding.